Hey guys, welcome back to Barcelona Airport in the British Airways A320 from FSLabs, and obviously we're doing our return flight back to Heathrow. It is currently about sunset, 4:30 Zulu time, sort of like that. So yeah, got a bit of a sunset going on, so it'd be a night arrival, be quite dark. So yeah, I kind of got the windows open. I don't know why I've done that, but it's quite hot in Barcelona. We need to cool down, get some fresh air inside the cockpit. Currently the catering vehicles are moaning at us once again to open the doors. So let's go get the aircraft powered on. So hold down the brightness button and that will bring up this. That's just the panel state, so I can set cold and dark. And we want to go to options, external controls. GPU can connect up, and we can go and get the external power connected. And batteries 1 and 2 can come on, and that'll just like turn on the rest of the aircraft. It's going to turn on the other MCDU, not FMC, sorry. And let's get the brightness up a bit, and let's go and turn the open the right forward and right rear doors. Actually, while we're at it, we can open the other doors for now. And let's quickly set the fuel for our flight today. We're going to be using 4,944 tons of fuel, but on board will be 6,952 tons of fuel. 6 tons of fuel, not 6,000 tons of fuel. Sorry about that. Kilograms, is that what that is. Right, so, and the zero fuel weight. Actually, we are quite heavy. 60.4. Let's put the point like that. So nearly the limit apparently is 61. Right, that's pretty much set up there. Let's go and turn on the PFD. About 3/4. I don't know what that is. I'll say 3/4. You can see they've already done their little test. They're not really on the test screen anymore, as they've completed their tests. Let's turn these brightness up on the display so we can actually see them while the catering gets started. We're going to hit B, which sets the QNH of 1022. Got quite a bit of headwind on the way down to Heathrow today. Oh, up really, north. So about a 15-minute delay for the flight today. Right, let's go and get the rest of the display. It's a bit brighter, I'd say. Yeah, we can adjust them once we want to. That's cool. Let's go and turn on some... What's that? Integ lights, or whatever they are. Get those turned on. About halfway, I'd say. Probably turn on the floodlights when you get down to Heathrow. And so that's all happening for the catering. So yeah, as that's happening, it's going to turn on the crew supply for oxygen. That might be helpful. Yes, that's on now. And also the passenger supply is all good. So that's fine. So, IRS is 1, 2, and the floodlights off, and 3, 1. There we go. That's all good. So IRS is now aligning. Won't take hopefully too long. And let's go down to... yeah, you can see it's 4:45 Zulu time. Is that a 1 hour ahead of what it's supposed to be? It is, actually. Okay. Because our departure time is going to be at 6:15 local time. But currently it is not 6:15 local time. It is 6:45 local time. I will be back in just a second once I reverse 1 hour of time. Bye. Right, so welcome back. Sorry about that. That's all set up now. And we've got a bit of a less sunset. Yes, the flight is 2 hours long, so we will still be landing into the night at Heathrow. I believe the catering has finished. Let's go and close those doors. There you go. it just beeps at me saying to close them. Right, so these displays look a bit dark. I don't know why. I'll turn it up a bit. Right, that's all fine. Let's go to the legs page in this flight plan page, which is on that MCDU just for now. And let's go to the init page on this one. And let's go and set up the GPS primary loss. That's fine. We can just clear that off for now and wait for the RSs to align. So, we are here at Barcelona. And we're back. We're going back to Heathrow. Starting going like that. Beautiful. And flight number BAW, British Airways, or Speedbird 481. We are cruising today. The real world flight did it at 30,000. Real world flight did it at 30,000 feet to reduce the delay time, but we're going to go with what PFPX said, which is 360, along with a cost index of 65. I don't know, I just put a random one in. I don't know what the cost index actually is. We'll turn out what things might happen. So let's go and put our block fuel in, which is 6.9. Like so. And hopefully it should give us a landing weight or 47.5. If we go to the actually, let's go and get rid of the rest of the thing set up. Sorry. So that's fine like that. Let's go to flight plan. Let's get the departure in and the rest of the plan set up. So taking off from 25 left today. It's quite a short runway, 2,500 meters long. I think that's what it just said. And we're taking a special departure. Mopat, is it Mopat or Mopass? A Mopass 3Q departure. It's got a little bit of a kick straight after we take off to the left, and so that's kind of cool. Right, so as of Mopass, we are on a UN 863 airway to Jerome. Sounds like a name. Right, like that, and that's it really for that one. UI 110 to, is that an N or that's a mem? Manic. And UT 183 off to Tyrac. Yeah, if I can find the R, Tyrav, sorry. Like so. UT, there's quite a lot of different airways for this flight today. UT 501 to USODA. That's kind of a cool name. And UM 181. This is the longest airway we've been on for now. 181. Oh wait, not 181. 184, sorry. UM 184. Off to Ekras. And we can insert that, and we can go scroll down to Ekras, which is there, and we can continue what our flight plan is. And this is UT 507. Passengers have boarded already. Nice. UT 507 off to Rev 2. And that's done. And the UP8 UP87 off to Donut, but with a N. Insert that, and that's looking good. As we already know our arrival for today, because it's a historical time, we know actually what the winds are going to be perfectly. We're going to be landing on a 27 left with a OC 4B arrival. Let's go and find that. There it is. OC 4B, like so. insert that. That's the flight plan. So we can go and set up the rest of the things around here. Let's make sure that transition altitude for that is correct. 6,000. Yes, it is. We're taking off with flaps 2 with up 1.0. I still need to find out how to get like a thing to tell me how my trim should be set. And so assume that outside temperature as well is 25 degrees. And we got our GPS primary back, so everything should be set up now. We can clear off these. And you can see that's just lining up there with the VORs. Right. Why are those displays switched around? Right, there we go, that's all set up there. Right, is there a way to turn them around? If there is, I'll be very happy. I don't know why they've done that. But as you can see, the navigational display is on the other side of the... There we go. Click that button. I don't know why that was clicked already. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's all fixed now. So we can get the terrain on that ND. And that stays at 10 nautical miles and this goes up to 20 on the range. Right, that's all set now. We can go set our V1s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 4. So V2 of 1, 2, 4. Alright, so we can just hit that in. Or not. Yes, I've got to turn the flight directors on. That's fine. Let's keep it on for now. And we can go set our altitude of 36,000 feet. Let's go down to the menu, back to the doors page. Let's go and get rid of the jetway and close the door. We're being served by Menzies today. You might have seen. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is a change of PTA presets. I'll put it back into the Dropbox. You guys can go and pick it up. It's really good. It's one of the best out there, really. Not using my own custom one now. Gonna stick with this, see how this goes. If I don't quite like it, I'm gonna go back to my custom one. My custom one's always in the Dropbox as well. So, all of these settings and everything will be down in the description, as well as most of my add-ons. You can go and check them out in the description via the link. Right, okay, so not too long until that's finished. Go back into cockpit and set up the rest of the aircraft. Actually, first let's go and shut the windows now. And make it a bit quieter inside the cockpit. You can actually see our kick to the left quickly, and then we come back down, down to the north. See better here. It's like that. Pretty cool. Right. Due to take off in 20 minutes. That's absolutely fine. Perfect. Yeah, actually, just keeping the doors page for now. We will be needing that. So, most of the aircraft is set up for departure. Let's go and set up the rest of the aircraft. So, let's go and set the weather on properly. And that's all good for the TCAS there. Park and brake, we can go and set that as well. Right, overhead panel. What we should have done ages ago was turn on the nav and the logo light along with a wing light as well. Seatbelt signs can come on as the fuel is being boarded. Let's go and get no dome for needed. Let's go and get some floodlights turned on for now. Just getting a bit ready for the night's flight. Like so. Pretty much just waiting for the GSX to complete its job and we're good to go. Because I've set 36,000 feet in the NCP, everything else is automated. That's all good. Actually, let's go and turn on the APU, let's get that going. So, fuel pump's on. don't know if you need to turn on the fuel pumps for the APU, but I can't remember, so I might as well keep it safe and make sure it starts up. Look at that compass, lovely. Right, so just going to wait for the flap open. Little symbol, well, not symbol, just tell me that flap's open. There we go, flap is open and we can go and start it up. If you look on the underside of the aircraft, there you go, that's the flap that's opened. APU's coming in and exhaust is just there. Right, there we go, jetway is disconnected and last bit of baggage loading on now. This guy should be finished actually. There we go, he's going away. So let's go and close that door. Any aircraft coming to final, they'll be coming from this side of the airport actually. Doesn't look like there is. Yeah, so 25 left is all the way down there. That's why I took off last time. And from this exact gate as well. Well, gate D10, stand 208. Let's get back inside the cockpit. So QNH is set, let's go and set CSTR on here. That gives us some data about timings and everything. There you go. You see like 3000 at 230 knots. Yeah. So transition altitude at 6,000 feet as well. Gate Gourmet. There we go, boarding has been completed. Let's go and close that door. Let's go to the flight plan page. Let's go and request GS6 for pushback to the left, our nose to the left, like so, 2, and do not request this. Do not want to start engines before the pushback. Yeah, let's turn on that brightness there. Actually, one down. Let's get to see that better. Right, let's go and remove the GPU if the engine APU started, which has so APU bleed on, and the GPU can be released, as well as the wheel chocks. Like so. Bit more brighter on that display there. Right. Yeah, it's not too cloudy. Pretty nice departure. Get to see most of the airport and the city as we fly back. Parking brakes are released. Nice little pushback view there. Right, let's go start the engines up then. So, ignition start, and engine number 2. Actually, let's go and turn on the PA for our... Trying to find a click spot for the... To spin it around. It's really, really annoying me that I can't actually find it. If I just scroll the wheel sometimes, I do find it. Just found it then? Ah, come on. There we go.
But most importantly, your attention whilst we take you through the safety procedures of this Airbus aircraft. Thank you.
what we can do, we hold this button down, or we can like talk to the passengers like there, and yeah, that's how the PA works.
For your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket, showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace.
I don't know if you just heard that. I did just come inside the bit of the PA. I can show you again if you couldn't hear that. It's just the thing was in the way.
Guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted.
Right, let's go and start engine number 1. Forgot to do that, but there we go. Let's go and start that engine up.
And we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
See the wing light as well, just displaying on the engine there.
Masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others.
Yeah, that's very important.
Water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes.
Okay, it's under my seat. Alright then. Right, so let's go back to the cockpit view. Let's get ready to go.
When outside, inflate by pulling.
Gonna wait for the engine to stabilise. Remember how I said once this little grey box disappears, engine has stabilised, and make sure everything else is set as well before you actually get some more power in. If this hopefully is in the green, there we go. That's fine. Wait for that to stabilise, and we should all be good. And you see, like there's nothing blue. Yes, that's all good. So once that generator fault light goes off like that, perfect timing, we can get rid of the APU.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And it should be APU cooldown soon. Yeah, once the APU just gets a hang of itself, it should cool down soon. So, have a good trip. Yeah, once I get close to the runway, I'm going to go to the PA and ask the cabin crew to get seats for takeoff. And, I'll show you how that works. It's pretty cool. Right, let's go and set the rest of the aircraft up. So ground spoilers can be armed while flaps come to 2. Release the parking brakes and set autobrake to max. And should automatically just go by itself, as you can see. This is idle throttle. Let's just help it get up to speed first of all. Then we can reduce the power. About up to 10 ground speed. There we go. So we need to get onto the November taxiway before we get anywhere else. So we need to go and take a little left here. Take that ground speed down to 10 for a good turn. And actually we need to turn on some lights. Taxi and runway turn off. There we go. The new PTA, the preset I have, it's really good. I love the shadows they've done on it. Yeah, Terminal 1 goes all the way down there. So we're going to taxi quite far past it. It won't be too long though, hopefully. Yeah, we did good. We do have quite a lot of aircraft coming to land now at Barcelona airport. Let's be careful the nose steering with this aircraft. It can be quite sensitive. Gotta use some brakes sometimes to slow it down a bit. Don't want to get too fast. Is that an EasyJet just landed? Yep, that was. So EasyJet always go to Terminal 2. So do Ryanair. Obviously BA goes to Terminal 1. So we're going all the way up to, looks like, Delta. Delta 2, crossing runway 20 and 02 off to Delta 1. Then we go up to Kilo 4-3-2-1 up to Golf 1. But that's a lot of words to say. We need to go and set the trim as well, which we shall do soon. Once we get into a little bit of straight bit of the taxiway, we go and set the trim, as well as flight controls actually. Okay, full left, full right, all the way down, all the way up. Lovely. Okay, see what I meant by sensitive? It's kind of turned quite a lot. Let's go and line up now. It's the best time to do rudder, so that's full left. On the rudder. Full right. Full. No, that was full right, so that's full left. Cool, that's good. That's working. We've already tested the brakes, and they work obviously quite well. So, trim. That is not trim, that is flaps. Wrong one. There's no aircraft landing on this runway, so we're all good there. So let's set the trim up to 1. There we go. That's probably the best runway to land from, I think. Maybe. It's quite, or take off from, sorry. Very nice departure. It is quite similar to this one as well, though. Right, listen to this. Actually, let's go and get back onto this another straight bit before we do anything. Also, check. Yep, the test is complete for takeoff. Yep, it's very sensitive. I can't steer an A320. It's doing that for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, sorry about this. If I just held it, like, let's get that back in the middle. It's probably because I'm taxing at crazy speeds. Okay, you guys did not see that. Not at all. Right, so let's go get this PA set up. Cabin crew. Oh wait, I gotta hold it down. God damn it. Make sure I'm not going to taxi over the runway, over the edge of the taxiway. Cruise seats for takeoff. Cabin cruise seats for takeoff. There you go. And you can get all your custom sounds and everything, which is really cool. Right, so just found that out after the last video actually. Just accidentally pressed that, and I just heard some weird noise going on. Like, what the hell is that? So yeah. Right, we're going on to Golf 1, to the right of the end of the runway. And we're going to go straight onto it as well. So lights on. Takeoff lights. Beacon should have came on an ages ago. That was stupid of me. And the T-gas can come to TAI. Let's try not to taxi really badly. That's a weird lag. Loading in the airport once again. Yep, okay. Taxiing goes terribly. Don't know why my taxiing is going so well, badly in this video. Hey, right, okay. Whew. Let's just calm down here and make sure everything's good for takeoff. Got lights on, APU is off, seatbelt signs is going to cool the forward and after cargo. After cabins, sorry. Fan spoilers are armed, flaps is 2. Max auto brake. Start the timer. Flex temperature. Not temperature, but flex power. There we go. Man, flex SRS runway. Let's go. Let's try and stay in the centre runway quite well, this one. Right, airspeed is live, there's 100 knots passing now. V1, rotate. Positive climb gear up. And we're going to make that left turn straight away. Look at that, beautiful. Alright, so let's go get the autopilot on. And if you guys didn't know, if you thought it was really quiet for an actual aircraft outside view, actually it is outside, but we are inside at the same time, so it's actually the inside sounds that you normally get. If I move outside, there you go, you got the sounds pack. So that, if you missed the last video, I did mention that, but there you go. Actually, also this view, it's a lot more quieter, isn't it? Right. Right, lever down to climb. There we go. Thrust is now climb power. So this is the acceleration part of the flight. So we're going to bring the nose down, which make sure we've got some acceleration going. Like so. And reduce flaps to 1 plus F, which is one part of flaps. And we'll pass. Let's go flap 0, sorry. That's just going to bring the nose up once again, just to get some more the same lift that it needs. Around about 2,000 feet per minute at once. And obviously the auto brake is cut out, and speed brakes, ground spoilers can now be disarmed, and that can come back to normal. Actually came back to normal quite a while ago. That lovely sunset. Well, it will be a sunset. Actually, once again, we are on time. 15 minutes. Should have taken off by now. Well, we did 3 minutes ago. That's fine. Pretty cool. So, gonna get around this corner. Let's take a look up. Back at the city. The airport should be behind that cloud, actually. No, it isn't. Should be. It will be behind that cloud. Just make it out. Got some stuff going on there. Go realistic zoom. What the? Is that normally white like that? Don't think it's meant to be. Right, let's get back into the cockpit and make sure we're all good. No, we're not. Let's go and set this down to standard pressure before anything bad happens. There we go, everything's standard pressure. It is, everyone can see us, which is bright and daylight, so lights can come off. Like that. Right. Seatbelt signs come off at 20,000 feet, but that is not now, so let's not turn off the seatbelt signs until then. Enjoy the cinematics, and I'll see you in the descent. be a nice nighttime descent, hopefully, and get a good cinematic of the sunset. Transforming day to sunset to night. That'd be quite cool. 2-hour flight. With a bit of delay actually because of wind speeds, the headwind, about 100 miles per hour is what it was when I actually did the flight. On the display it said 100 miles per hour, so if it's going to be the same here, if the active sky picks up the quality of the actual real world winds and everything, that'd be really cool to see what that'd be like. But yeah, we've got about 15 minutes, 20 minutes delay because of that. But yeah, be a 2-hour flight like normal. It should be 2 hour anyway. And see you in the descent. Enjoy the cinematics. There we go. You've got the automatic seatbelt signs actually as well. Yeah, so see you in the cinematics. Descent, sorry. Enjoy the cinematics. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent. You can see some city lights down there, some land as well. It's quite a nice view. Got the weird white thing there, but hey, got a bit of mild turbulence, not that much though. Have been going through some of it. As you can see, the cockpit's quite bright actually. The new PTA preset has made it pretty bright. Quite like that for videos actually, so people can see what I'm doing and everything, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I do have some lights on, just passing 13,000 feet. That's an amazing descent rate, and I want to go to the perf page and set out the approach phase and what the QNH and everything in there is. So QNH is 1016 and temperature of 11 degrees. As well, the winds 270 at 12. Just saying, we had a crazy headwind coming up to here. Had like 109 knots, which is a bit crazy, I'd say. Oh, engines, just heard engines kick in then. Did get It's going to reset itself again. We're going to go down to 250 knots, 250 knots there. So yeah, it's a bit of a crazy headwind. It was indeed, and that's that setup. Nice. Going to get some speed brakes out as well. Going to help the aircraft slow it down. So slow itself down to bring out the speed brakes to full. Right, let's turn some other displays down. They are going pretty bright now. And for landing, what we have to do is get some floodlights down. Actually, let me turn all the floodlights off, because I'm going to show you actually how bright the actual preset is. It's pretty bright, isn't it? Yeah, so that's that. I might turn it down just for like, just a bit better really. But that's how bright it is in the cockpit, just from the moonlight as well. I've actually been in the cockpit at night, and it's just definitely not like this. Heathrow just loads in. Yeah, so it's definitely not like this at all. So I might turn it down, just going to check it out, just tweak it a little bit, and see how things go. Just about to pass 10,000 feet, so lights on. Like so. And also the wing light for landing. That'll be alright. Let's let the shaders load in. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Right, actually we're down to speed now. We can remove the speed brakes. And we can probably arm them actually for the landing now. As well as low water brake. And some more lights loading in. Rest of London just loading in front of us. So Heathrow is currently in front of us to the left a bit. Somewhere over here. Or over here somewhere. I think it's just there. Can't quite see. Ultimate zooming tool. Yes. There's Heathrow. We will be coming into Terminal 3 actually. So let's go medium auto brake. That's quite close to where we land. And I'm going to get charts up on the other screen so I can actually hopefully slow down time for Terminal 3. So yeah, we're going to come off really fast. Yeah, so the pilot last time when we came into Terminal 3 was crazy. We came in so fast, but also decelerated so quickly. Like full everything. So yeah, we're going to be coming in Terminal 3 quite quickly. So normally we'll get vectors to line up, but obviously the Airbus has already filled out itself, which is kind of cool. So yeah, so we should be on the ILS at starting at 2,500 feet. So it's gonna punch that into the altitude here, like that. And let's go and get the landing system, the ILS, set up. So we get the glide slope, everything all good. Yeah, get down to 10 nautical miles in this ND and 20 in another one. That seems a bit reasonable for landing as well. So yeah, so the airport's completely to the left of us there. There we go. Let's take a look on the outside. Engine view will be nice. Oh, yes it is. Good job to FSLabs. They've really made some good dynamic lighting going on here. Really well. Oh, sexy. It's just really good actually, because now people who can make textures don't actually have to make the texture for where the light goes. which is really cool. So now we've got dynamic lighting. All you have to do is just put the colours in and boom, everything happens, which is a lot easier for people who make liveries for aircraft as well. Probably mean quicker liveries, more liveries in the long run. Yeah, so we're just going to pass over London, turn back on ourselves, back into Heathrow. Right, what was the QNH again? 1017 now, actually. I think that changed. Yes. Okay. Now it's 290 at 12. Ooh, everything's changing. Beautiful. Right, let's go get some flaps out because the aircraft is trying to slow down to 119 knots, which I don't want it to do. So I'm going to set my own nil speed here. 180 knots. Like so. And this is going to wait here for now. And we can start slowing down again soon. Any speed restrictions? Yeah, as you can see it's 166 now. Let's bring this down to 166. And we can set flaps too as well. That would be it for now. Quite a bit of a bank to the left, that is. I'm just looking at this. Sorry for being a bit quiet. Actually set the pressure as well. Just looking at, I think for some reason I got a feeling that we can't descend as fast. Do got a bit of, actually, whoa, got a bit of a turbulence going on. Let me start descending. Otherwise we're not going to get down into Heathrow. Right. Does that actually do it automatically? No. Is there a way to do it? I have no idea. From the cockpit, just don't know how to do that really. I mean, I can turn these lights down. That might do it. I doubt it. Oh, it did. No, it didn't. Nope. No. Right, we're coming up to the glide slope as well. You see the diamond coming into view. Yeah, apparently there's showers currently at Heathrow. It is quite cloudy, but I don't see any rain onto the windshield here. Righty ho, let's go back into the automatic speed and set flaps 3. And there's the lag of reloading Heathrow in again. There it is. Let's activate the approach. That's going to start descending again. Hopefully, I say. There we go. Right, we need both autopilots on for this landing. And let's go flaps full. Or full, actually, not full. Full. Oh my, okay. AI traffic decides to come into something a little fun here. The autothrottle doesn't seem to be doing what its job. It's not really getting us up to the speed I want it to be at. Yeah, that aircraft just flew right underneath us. Rude. The A320. There we go, it's back up to the speed now. That's good. Right. Yep, excuse me for being quiet, just concentration. Looking at all the displays, just making sure it doesn't stop at 2500. Just a bit nervous about that all the time. Yeah, we've got another 2 aircraft coming to land behind us as well. Yeah, okay. This is telling us the wing tanks. The tanks are a bit empty. At least they are. 700 tons, 700 kilos, sorry. That's fine at all. That is absolutely fine. Yeah, it's saying it's a bit of an imbalance apparently. Yeah, it's not that much of an imbalance. Alright, let's go gear. Down. Here comes the gear. Well, 2 aircraft just departed out of Heathrow at the same time. An A320 and an A320. Righty-ho. Alright, next time not to... I think the headwind kind of, like, didn't quite like that, really. The aircraft didn't like the headwind, sorry, not the other way around. Right. I'm not sure about this AI aircraft. I don't know if this actually works. Clear approach. Just doesn't, does it?
1000.
Right, just turn off the aircraft for now. Land ASAP. This is a auto landing, so it's going to land the aircraft automatically, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to do it at all. So last one did a manual landing. This one's going to be Cat 3 automatic landing in the Airbus. I always used to do this actually, the Aerosoft Airbus. It wasn't that amazing. Good to see how this one works out. take a look at the wing view actually. They're really cool. Because I don't actually have to look outside, I don't think, hopefully. Right.
200.
Let's make sure we've got 3 greens before we actually touch the ground. That'd be bad if there was no landing gear.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Right, we're going to flare by ourselves, apparently.
Retard.
Oh, there we go. Right, there we go. What a landing was that? Amazing, I would say. Just in time for Terminal 3 as well. That is what I'm on about. That was one crazy deceleration there. That was a right landing, I'd say. Let's make sure we get the taxi lights on, and I'm pressing comma to turn around. There we go. Let's go and stop timer here at 2 minutes. 2 hours, sorry, not 2 minutes. Short flight. 2 minutes. Wow. No. Right, strobes can come off, and let's go and get our gate, which is just here actually. Hopefully, once my traffic live doesn't spawn anything into it. That'd be pretty annoying. Just this one on the right here. And we need to clear up actually. Yeah, that's all good. And we can also start the timer. AP, sorry. And wait for the flap to open. Yes, it's definitely raining at Heathrow now. Yeah, what's this red flashing light? It's gonna wait here for now. There we go, flap open. Tax light can now come off, as well as the runway turn off, so we don't need that anymore. Here's our gate. Or stand, I should say. That was alright lining up, I'll say. Not too bad. Yes, but I can't actually steer the aircraft. Right, on idle power it should just go by itself. Right, let's take a look at the safe dock. Obviously park it in. Oh, it's a bit too close, and so close, and stop. Lovely. Parking brake is set. We've got a bright light into from that truck probably over there. But yeah, welcome to Heathrow. Let's go and request GS6. Yeah, stop engines, that's fine. Gonna wait for the AP to become available, and then we can shut down the engines. There we go, it is available, lovely. And we can go and ask GSX to deboard us, connect at the jetway. what is this lighting going on down here? There we go. Whew. A lot of lights needing to load in Heathrow. That's a bit weird. Right. Yeah, so welcome to Heathrow. I hope you enjoyed that little auto land. I certainly did. I seriously liked it. It works so well. I don't know what happened here. If you guys know what like this flashing this flashing light means. Well, it's this flashing auto land. It's probably because I turned off the autopilot. Maybe it wasn't meant to flare by itself. Maybe it flared by itself. But yeah, that's that. I will fix that the next video, or next flight. So let's keep the pumps on. Next flight, I will definitely try and be better at that. Not those doors. Right, dome light on. To dim. You can actually see stuff in the cockpit. Beacon light can come off now. And there we go, we've got the logo lit up there. And the logo only lights up actually once the aircraft has got the weight on the landing gear, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the flights today with this Airbus A320 British Airways. I'll try and get some like custom cabin demonstration things, whatever. P8 just made for British Airways that I normally have. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the flight today. I certainly did. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.